As neighbours of Block 148B, we were not such a close lot. We were not hostile to each other, of course, but we were certainly not the type of neighbours who would do things for each other. Everyone believed in minding his or her own business. So when the residents' circle set up the neighbourhood watch group, I was not impressed. Not many people even attended the briefing by the police that the committee had organised. I did not expect much, but how wrong I was. 2 Saturdays ago, a burglar attempted to break into a flat 2 floors below mine. The owners were away and staying overnight at one of their relatives' homes. It seems that a man had been hanging around the void deck that whole evening. In fact, on my way home from the pictures I saw him sitting at the stone table. For all purposes he seemed to be waiting for someone. This is common in any block. He seemed friendly enough and we even exchanged smiles. Later, at about 11 p.m., one of the neighbours had seen him on the floor of the flat which was the target for the crime. The man was seen to be standing outside the flat. Then the neighbour had seen the man fiddling with the lock. Quietly he had called the police and had continued to keep watch. The man had gone into the flat. Acting on an impulse, the neighbour had taken his own padlock, walked over and locked the suspect in. Then he had raised a hue and cry and everyone had rushed to the scene. Typical of the police, they had arrived almost immediately. Then the man had threatened to jump and kill himself. As it turned out, he was bluffing, and after the police threatened to come in and get him, he surrendered meekly. The police led him away. Obviously someone had phoned the owners, for they arrived soon after. There were smiles all around and the hero was the neighbour who had locked the burglar in. He just kept repeating the story to all who would hear. I realized that neighbours can be depended on in an emergency, even though they may appear surly when you meet them in the lift. Anyway, soon after the incident the people of my block actually began to smile when they met each other.